the family in the car. It's that time of year. Wonder and excitement wait at Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Try the roller coaster ride or the giant wheel and touch the sky. Summer days and nights, Wonder Bear will be your guide. Fun for every age and size. Make the summer come alive. Wonder and excitement wait at Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Gillian's Wonderland Pier.
Okay, so we're going to be taking a tour through guest services, and we're going to show you guys a few things there. Follow me. We're going to take you guys to a couple of off-limits sections. So, okay. So this is guest services right in here. And now we have the lights off, but I'm going to show you guys. You follow me. Okay, this is our computer. Dan, you've worked on this computer before, right?
Many times.
Putting the schedule together and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice desk background. background desktop there. The hubs aren't on it yet, but anyway. So this is where we make copies and stuff. I'm going to show you guys. So if you guys come back here, I'll show you. Now right back here is where Brian O'Connell's office used to be. And the funny thing is, the old break room used to be right where that freezer is. Now, this has already been changed around, but this is actually an added section of the building, because back in the 60s and 70s, this was the outside. Now, those diamonds I painted over by the Music Express, here's the rest of them. Look, see the diamonds? Right up there? In fact, there's a couple of red ones right over there, from the 60s. So yeah, so they're still here all this time. This is where we play music in the park. The speakers that you hear, we play music out in the park. This is our mop and bucket. I use this to clean the carousel deck. This is where we get water from. We use this hose to fill up the wet boats trough. We run our long hose underneath. And, you guys come out with me. Right back there is a glass window. We used to hang guest schedules over there. Here, this is where the old break room was. This is where it was. Now right here, this is where a garage door used to be. And they would open that up, and right where that freezer is, that would be the break room. And this area right here was fenced off. This is where the break room used to be for the longest time. Because we had, you can see where we had a fence right here. See this? These are the holes where we had a fence lined in. So the break room area was all in here.
Do you want to tell them where the bathroom used to be?
Yeah, we had a bathroom. So this is where the bathroom used to be. This doorway, see how
it's outlined?
Doorway right here. See the outline? That used to be a bathroom. So we just walked through where the bathroom used to be, actually, and then you would walk out and you'd be out in Wonderland. Now this is the other side of the fence, and right here, probably right where I'm standing, is where I think probably maybe right about here, where I'm standing, is where the City Jet was. So there wasn't a lot of walk room here, but you had the fence for the break room, a walkway area, and the City Jet was over here. So it was a tight squeeze, but that's the way it was for a
Want to
long
go
time.
up to the second floor balcony, or?
Yeah, let's come up to the second floor. We can do that. Just watch your step. So this right here is Jay Gillian's office, right through that door on the second floor. And this is what the view looks like from up here. You want to see the Raiders too?
Do one more pan shot.
Yep. And if you guys want to go a little bit higher, we can go up to the third floor. Come on. Now up here, this is like a small apartment. Pretty much, this is off limits. We usually don't go up here, but you got a full view of Wonderland Pier from up here. And to think that the City Jet was like from the end of that monorail track, filling up this whole area. That was where the City Jet was. All right, so let's go inside. I wish, right? I've only, in the 13 years we've been here, I've only been on the inside the third floor maybe twice or three times. All right, let's come down here. So now, I'll take you guys into the Twister room. Show you that. we still call it the Twister Room, even though the Twister hasn't been here since...
'07.
'07 was the final summer we
Yeah.
had it? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it was here for 97 is when we had it, so we had it for 10 years. So, when the City Jet was here, right around where I'm standing, I think the car would turn like right around here, and like right here is where you would get off.
That's
I
right.
think, like
Yes.
probably in this area.
Yep, because this is all new concrete that was poured. Actually, you can see the difference.
Right, because you would get off, and I think right here is where the Twister was.
Yes,
Right?
correct.
Okay. So, the Twister was right here. This is what we call the Twister Room.
Yep.
I'll show you guys a couple things in here. Now you can see here some of the stuff that powers in this room. This is one of the electrical rooms. We have Wacky Worm Raiders, the glass house, the air compressors for the Wacky Worm, the Kite Flyer, the Bear Bounce. When the Bear Bounce used to be over by the Wacky Worm about 10 years ago, we used to have it over there. Wayne's World classroom, that's now the new break room, which sits above Wayne's shop, and the main building, which is inside. So this right here is how you turn on the glass house. As you can see, we just turned it on. It's labeled glass house right here. So let's go inside. This room might get a little loud because we do have the compressor running. Turn the light on. Okay. So right in here, this is the air compressor for the Wacky Worm. This is how we turn it on. Because we need an air compressor to control the brake that stops the ride. You know, every time you hear a roller coaster, you hear that tss sound. We got an air compressor. So we lift this lever up all the way. That turns on the Wacky Worm. These are some of the flowers from the Wacky Worm. These would hang on the side of the ride. We have a 4-ticket sign right here. This big plug right here is for the glass house repeater. John Kabchuk recorded that message when you're walking through the glass house. You know, it says, you know, keep your hands in front of you at all times. All right, so you come through here. Now this door used to open, but we have stuff blocking it. So this is pretty much where we go. This is the power right here. 6th Street lower room level power. This stays on. We never touch it. This is the main building power. Always stays on. And right in here, oh, look at that. Look at that. Still there. They never took it out. And look at this. The Happy Sun. Remember that ride? That was here back in 2001. It sat right in front of the giant wheel. It's still here. NASCAR Speedway, they had Speedway over where Chopper Train is, remember? For a couple years. And Coaster. I wonder if that's for City Jet. Or was it for Runaway Train? I think it might have been for City Jet. I'm pretty sure it was. So anyway, yeah. So I'll show you guys in here. In this panel, this is for the glass house lights. And these guys, this used to be for Bear Fair when we had Bear Fair right outside this room, which was about, what, 7-8 years ago?
Yeah.
But
No.
2017, right?
2019 it was.
2019, okay. This switch right here, this not only turns on the Kite Flyer, but it also turns on the Dark Ride compressor. That's the breaker switch for the Dark Ride. Because the Dark Ride is right next door. Now,
Check and see if there's any. Maybe there are breakers that say City Jet.
Well, there might be, but... Now this is for the Wacky Worm. This is for Raiders. And... They usually say this is for Wayne's World. That controls the power in Wayne's shop. That stays on at all times. Lift it up, push it in, pull it down. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, so this is what we call the Twister Room. It's just an electrical room. Here, look. Old Moby Dick area. Now that's where NASCAR Speedway is now. That's where the Moby Dick sat for, what, 15 years? It sat in that spot where Raiders used to be in the 90s, right behind the Gillian. So, yeah, that's this electric room. Look, 6th Street gate light. Look at that. The light that goes off at the 6th Street sign. This is a timer. Automatic timers for it. Right there. So, oh, here's something new. We haven't seen this. Bear bounce, merry-go-round. Oh, this was for the fun deck when we had the little merry-go-round back in 2014. Yeah, so Ferris wheel. It's giant wheel. What are you talking about? All right, so that's this electrical room. Look at the light. So that's a twister room. These pieces here are leftover pieces from the kite flyer, which we're going to put back on the ride as soon as we get rid of it. Yeah, so we're going to show you guys another electrical room. And this is an oldie. This is an old room. This has been here.
2001, 24 years.
Yeah, like, so when we brought in the second wheel, which is this one,
yeah,
they built that, right?
Yes.
So where was Wayne's shop before, if they built that?
I think it was...
We'd have to ask Wayne, he would know.
It was the same shop, they just picked it up and moved it.
Oh, okay.
I think it was in a different location, though.
I got you. Alright, so we're going to show you guys how we turn on the giant wheel hubs in the middle of the wheel. Now, for those who are wondering how we climb up the wheel, that's what this ladder is for. You climb up the wheel, you can climb all the way up to the middle of the hubs. It's pretty sweet. This panel, this was the old giant wheel electrical panel. This is how you operated the ride. Dan, you actually used this back in the day, right?
Oh, yeah. You could see part of the...
Here, I'll hold the camera.
all the motor lights. Yeah, emergency stop. These were the maintenance and the personnel buttons.
Oh, wow,
Call buttons
nice.
that were put in.
Black was maintenance, yellow was personnel, right?
Yep, these
That's
were
what I
actually
thought.
put in later on just to make it easier, and it works well.
Nice.
And then if you turn around over here, you'll see the last year we used this this control panel was 2018.
Oh, that's the sticker. Yeah.
The inspection sticker from the state.
Yeah.
They replaced the drives with a brand new drive system in 2018, after 2018, which is what we currently have. So this is the old electrical room. Do you want to switch?
No, you can show it because you know more about this than I do.
So we're going to head on in. Just watch your step here.
It's
You can see there's a drop that goes down to the floor.
watch your step
You fall down there, that's not good.
Watch your step.
Just watch your step. I'm going to close the door so you
Okay.
And then this is the, come on in, welcome.
Yep.
Light works in here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the old wheel technical park electrical room. It's still in pretty good condition, obviously, because it's a covered building. We had AC in the building as well installed to help with the with the summer humidity in here. But yeah, these are all the controls for the drives. You can see they've have spare parts down here. If you look over there, some of the panels are labeled. They changed a lot of them over the 24, or I should say, this room hasn't been used in probably 7 years now. So, this is where we used to turn the Oceanside wheel lights on. The head legs were the spotlights that used to be on the support beams. So there was one switch for the front Oceanside, and then there was one for the bay side.
Oh, back when we had all the lights on the support beams.
Yes.
We had like 4 rows of them, right?
4
on
rows
each
of them.
beam.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That was a while ago. That was like early 2000s.
These are the spotlights that were on the support beams. They were attached to them. That's what they are labeled HID.
Where are those lights?
They're not there anymore.
Oh, they're not there.
They
Oh, okay.
removed them.
Oh, okay.
But they were there for the wheels, for a good 12 years of the wheel's life, just to give some light on the loading deck. But you can see, you know, a lot of people have wrote stuff on the walls here, phone numbers.
Especially this. Vinny, 41006, fired, 41007.
Wow.
That's funny.
And then if you come on over here, just watch your step here, we have, these are for the lights. So we have the 2 hub switches. So this is for the ocean side, this is for the bay side.
Mm-hmm.
The wheel LED walkway, there is a spotlight that's located on the support beam. That turns that on. We keep that on all the time just for security purposes.
Mm-hmm.
This used to be the timer for the LED lights.
Right, so the LED lights, which is the side of the lights that people see when they come over the bridge, this is the timer, because it would go on at a certain point and then go off at a certain point, right?
Correct,
okay.
Yes. So that was, this used to be a manual switch. It looks like somebody tampered with it, but you could turn them on manually if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's that. And look at this. This looks like Bug's handwriting. So this is what they used to have to do if the drives failed, which happened very frequently towards the end of the old drive's life. I want to say 2016, 17, we had issues with the drives, and looks like Bug wrote a list of what to do if he wasn't here. Pretty detailed, like turn off QF, wait 10 seconds until you hear 2 loud clips.